Good morning this Monday, the 25th of August. I'm Grady Wolf, Senior Market Analyst with Bellderang. Wall Street closed higher on Friday after Fed Chair Jerome Powell signaled the US central bank could be easing monetary policy as soon as next month during his speech at the Jackson Hole Symposium for 2025. The Dow Jones rose to a record high at the closing bell on Friday with a gain of 1.9%, while the Nasdaq and S&P500 gained 1.88% and 1.52% respectively on Friday. During Powell's speech, he said the baseline outlook and the shifting balance of risks may warrant adjusting our policy stance, which investors welcomed on Friday. In Europe on Friday, markets closed higher as investors digested the US-EU trade deal and hold hopes for a rate cut out of the US in the near future. The STOXX 600 rose 0.5%, Germany's DAX gained 0.3%, the French CAC climbed 0.4%, and in the UK, the FTSE 100 ended the day at another record high, up 0.13%. Across the Asia region on Friday, markets closed mostly higher, led by China's CSI index rallying over 2%, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng gained 0.32%. Japan's Nikkei closed flat as the inflation in the region cooled to 3.1% in July from 3.3% in June. And South Korea's Kospi index ended the day up 0.86%. Locally to end the week, the ASX 200 posted a 0.57% loss as healthcare and staple stocks weighed on the key index. On the reporting season calendar on Friday, it was a busy day and a mixed session as investors reacted sharply to key results. Zipco soared almost 20% after posting FY25 results, whereby cash EBITDA soared 147% to $170.3 million. Operating margin rose to 15.8%, total transaction value increased 30.3% to $13.1 billion, and total income climbed 23.5% on FY24 to $1.081 billion. Net bad debts also fell from 1.7% of TTV or total transaction value in FY24 to 1.5% of TTV in 2025, and active customers rose 4.6% to 6.3 million. Zip also excited the market, announcing it is considering dual listing on the Nasdaq to support the company's significant growth in the US. Accent Group, on the other hand, dived over 15% on Friday after the footwear and clothing retail parent company reported sales growth of just 1.5% in FY25 to $1.5 billion, and net profit tumbled amid widespread promotional activity required to reduce inventory levels. And Mexican fast food chain, and outlet Guzman & Gomez tanked over 23% to a record low on Friday after FY25 results came in well below market expectations, and investors grew increasingly concerned about the company's FY26 outlook. On the commodities front this morning, oil was trading 0.4% higher at $63.77 a barrel. Gold is up almost 1% at $3,371 an ounce, and iron ore is down 0.15% at $101.42 a tonne. The Australian dollar has strengthened against the greenback to buy 64.95 US cents, 95.38 Japanese yen, 48 British pence, and 1 New Zealand dollar and 11 cents. Ahead of Monday's trading session here in Australia, the SPI futures are anticipating the ASX will open the day up a sharp 0.94%. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration today. Bell Potter has downgraded the rating on Monash IVF from a buy to a hold and have reduced the 12-month price target on the company from $1.15 to just 77 cents, following the release of the company's latest update, including the second half 25 revenue declining over 6% half on half, and ARS down over 12%. Market-stimulated cycles fell 0.7 basis points to 21% due to reduction of cycles by over 5%, which is significantly lower than the industry average of growth. And Trading Central has identified a bearish signal on PWR holdings following the formation of a pattern over a period of 44 days, which is roughly the same amount of time the share price may fall from the close of $7.75 to the range of $5.80 to $6.30, according to standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all for this Monday morning. I hope you have a wonderful day, a great week, and happy investing.